Hi guys, welcome to another general oracle reading. I hope everybody's doing okay. I'm going to go ahead and start with a blessing of power, and it's a oracle card from the deck Fairy Blessing Cards. A blessing of power. Okay. It's number 25. A blessing of power. The gift of your own determination, will, and ability to shape your world. With this gift from the fairies, you can now work with your power in blessed ways. May this gift connect you more deeply with your own innate and natural power. May you feel it arise from within you, right from your own inner sun, with a touch of a fairy wand, a moment of light shining upon you that warms you and helps you trust this great force within you. With this activation comes your ability to create positive, beautiful, caring, compassionate change within the world and within your world. And when your power arises, you will bring substance, meaning, and goodness, and find the willpower and drive you need to fulfill the promise of your own innate talents and gifts. With this power, you now create and recreate your own world and find ways to help support others and feel the safety of bringing their own power to birth. For when we are all powerful, we no longer give our power away to institutions or organizations or to governments. We all become shining change makers, divine catalysts who make a difference within the world, allowing life to shape us, but leaving a mark upon the world, which generations after us may be grateful for. The fairies bless you with this gift of your own natural power, no longer impeded by doubt, fear, and worry about its misuse. There is a force within you, and it can be guided and worked with, nurtured and directed, and it can come to support your very best self. This gift, this great blessing of the fairies, is now yours. Expect significant changes to take place from this day. In this way, may you restore your trust in the wisdom and goodness of your own power. Blessings, friend, and feel the gift of the power within, the gift that the fairies have shown you this day. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Hope y'all like that. Let me start with, let me continue with this tarot, with the tarot part. And let's see what messages your guardian angels, your spirit guides, and your ancestors may want you to know. Okay. Okay, we've got the Page of Wands, creativity, passion, a passion for something that you love very much, that you like very much, you're very passionate about. It could be a younger fire sign, or it could be a message. Pages are messengers. Okay. Let's see what else we can get. It could be that you're passionate about something You're starting something new. We've got temperance. You're very balanced. Maybe the universe is balancing things out for you. You know? It's a beautiful, beautiful card of the temperance. Balancing out. Being balanced. Being, stable. No matter what happens around you, you're trying to stay stable, or you are staying stable. Judgment. The universe is asking you to, start all over again. Start over again. Do something different. Whoops. Hold on a second, guys. I lost some cards. They fell. Hold on. Okay. The one that fell was the Knight of Swords. Maybe somebody is upset with you. This could be somebody that's coming in pretty quickly. Or some swift communication, some quick communication of some sort. Let's see what the guidebook says. Let's start with the Page of Wands, and over here we have the Ace of Wands. A new beginning, a new passionate beginning. Maybe you've got some girl that's on your mind, or if it's a guy. It could be a guy also. And then we have the Three of Swords. Somebody who hurt you. Maybe there's a fire sign that has hurt you some way, and that's why that's why there's the Three of Swords right there. Okay, so let's see the Page of Wands. The divinatory meaning for the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands may be a young person, or may be inexperienced at the task they are considering undertaking. He has discovered or rediscovered something that flames the fire of his passion, and is eager to rush in to learn and experience all he can. His enthusiasm is strong and contagious, so others are willing and eager to support him. His confidence may be more developed than his skills, although he doesn't always understand that. Your advice says, listen to that inner excitement and courageously take on that new task. Start that new journey. What are you waiting for? Adventure beckons. And then reversed, too much dependence on external validation. Anger or frustration when facing failure. Wow, that's beautiful. Okay, so there's something new, passionate, that you're eager to learn, eager to start. It's a beautiful feeling. And then we've got the Star. I apologize, the Temperance. Temperance. After his intense death experience, the Fool feels like the world is a new place and he is a new creature. The seemingly unsolvable dichotomies between himself and the world suddenly seem easy to navigate and effortless. The seemingly unsolvable dichotomies between himself and the world suddenly seem easy to navigate and effortless. Synthesizing what society wants and what he believes is no longer a chore but a magical act that he loves performing. He can hold two opposing views in his mind without going crazy. This is amazing. His inner voice is so clear and strong that he moves with confidence, never questioning his choices. It's like he can do anything, and whatever he does is touched with magic, grace, and perfection. Life after death sure does seem like heaven to him. Sure does seem like heaven to him. Divinatory meaning: easy grace in the face of intense pressure or difficult circumstances makes the situation seem extraordinary. So even though you're facing something intense, you feel it's easy. You're having an easy type of grace, easy feeling. Despite the intense pressure or difficult circumstances that makes a situation seem extraordinary. Choices, actions, thoughts, words all seemed touched with alchemy, with everything containing the perfect amounts of truth, compassion, and strength. It is not a case of simple mixing equal parts, but finding just the right ratio. Your advice: combine the best parts of your reason with your intuition, and you'll discover a magical elixir of perfect grace and ease, no matter how crazy or messed up the situation. Reason with your intuition. Trust your inner voice completely. If reversed, ask yourself, what am I doing to sabotage myself? Why am I fighting against ease and grace? Wow, that's beautiful. Do I actually prefer angst and struggle, crisis and chaos? Is drama more exciting than beauty? That is beautiful. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I know there was a lot of mistakes I made. I apologize for that. And then we've got judgment. It is almost like the fool hasn't quite been fully alive, but now in judgment he finds himself like Pinocchio, becoming a real boy. Following his North Star, he is now at a place where the heavens open up and he hears the music of the spheres singing directly to his soul. His transformation is complete, and yet it isn't. The music tells tales of even greater freedom and even a more authentic way of being. Now that he is more fully himself, the fool yearns to do something more, to serve something greater than himself. He wants to share the gifts that he has been given with others. Your divinatory meaning: judgment isn't about being judged per se, or at least not being judged by others. It is about being connected not just to your own inner voice, but also to whatever kind of power or being or idea that is more than yourself. Judgment is frequently defined as the call, meaning you receive clarity about some larger task or joy or action your soul wants you to take. Advice: that urge you are feeling, that big wonderful thing you are thinking of doing, do it. Don't question it because you know you know. Don't question it because you know it comes from the purest and best part of yourself. If reversed, ask yourself, why am I ignoring what I know I should be doing? Am I attributing the call to something that really isn't a call in order to justify what I want to do? Okay, and then our last one was the Knight of Swords. I'm also going to read the Ace of Wands. I believe it's important, okay? I feel it's important. The Knight of Swords. Divinatory meaning. The Knight of Swords is committed to the truth as he understands it. He is, like all the knights, focused and driven. He uses words and logic to support his own agenda, which may be awesome or may be deeply flawed. Marvelously skilled with words, he can convince people that he is right. This is a great power and brings with it responsibility. Fighting for the truth is great, but he doesn't always verify that his ideas are the truth. Your advice: don't assume your truth is everyone's truth. Make sure you've examined the big picture, including opposing ideas, before you fight for your ideas. Reversed: lacking a plan or strategy, being too rigid, and not seeing new developments, and also intolerance. Being too rigid and not seeing new developments and intolerance. Okay, and now the Ace of Wands. Divinatory meaning. The universe is handing you a gift, an opportunity. There's something you want to express or do or create, and the Ace of Wands is like a big thumbs up signal to go ahead and take that plunge. Whether it is starting a new career or taking on a community service project or creating a piece of art, the energy of this card will provide the burst of power needed to get it off the ground. Your advice: just do it. In reversed: a missed opportunity, delay, and dissatisfaction. But if it isn't in reversed, it's an opportunity, and there's no more delays, and it's satisfaction. Something that makes you feel satisfied. Okay, and now I'm going to read the North Node. I thought it was beautiful. I hope you guys like it as well. And it says, North Node, life's purpose. It's a little crooked. I had it a little crooked. Okay. The purpose of our lives is to be happy. Tenzin Gyatso, the 14th Dalai Lama of Tibet, and I hope I pronounced all that right. The North Node points out the best areas for us to direct our talents and our wills. The North Node shows the area of gifts. It represents destiny. It is directly opposed to the South Node, which is much more serious and restrictive. The North Node represents where we benefit from good. Where we benefit from good work done in past lives, and how that assists us in the here and now. The North Node is the place in the chart where life becomes easier. It acts like a karmic Jupiter, where a doorway opens and suddenly you are where you need to be. When the North Node card presents itself in a reading, you can be assured destiny has a place in your situation. Through many life lessons, you are about to arrive at a place for your highest good. Your life is expanding and opportunities pour in swiftly, catching you quite by surprise. This card also represents past life memories and karmic connections. You may meet people whom you have known over many past lives, perhaps in a soul family where bonds form very quickly. You are taking on a larger view of your life, which not only emphasizes your talents, but aligns your talents with like-minded souls. It's a fortuitous time to begin a privately owned business or other professional venture, or another professional or a professional venture that will bring in extra finances. Whatever this venture may be, fun, creativity, and optimism will be a part of it. At this time, you will feel less limited, and your goals and plans will have far-reaching potential. Keep in mind, the lunar nodes always bring shifts and changes. For instance, a relationship with someone who has destiny spelled all over him or her may suddenly walk into your life. If so, this relationship will start rapidly and be life-altering. One job may end swiftly, and you will find yourself in a much more suitable position if the energy is used correctly. It will promote greater optimism and prosperity. This means finances are also likely to increase. This energy is now telling you that the schooling part is over for now. Lessons have been learned, and you are now to act on these lessons toward a greater destiny. At this time, it is evident where you need to go and where you need to be. As the soul's messenger, the appearance of the North Node card in a spread indicates growing into what is called the larger unknown, meaning you are moving toward a point that promises greater fulfillment. The nodes are karmic, therefore the lessons are not easy ones. Matters will develop suddenly, but there is still work to be done. Luck is on your side with an opening toward greater things. Karmic lessons learned and processed bring fulfillment and happiness. Karmic lessons learned and processed bring fulfillment and happiness. Ain't that the truth? You go through things that are really difficult for you to handle, for you to go through, for you to get over and start again. You start looking at what you want to fulfill you and how you want to be happy by not doing your past mistakes. Those lessons that were so difficult, but you have learned them. North Node card in brief, life's purpose, the soul's enlargement, balance, karmic rewards and karmic bonds, memories of previous lives, reinforcement, support, movement forward, being right, the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, undiscovered talents, fulfillment, the things we can fall back on, being in the flow, trusting destiny, meaningful exchanges, inner balance, the foundation for future success, achievement, giving credit, considering the other side, working with others, emotional security, the path of least resistance, adaptability, inner strength, playing games, wisdom, trust, working well with youth, understanding children, optimism, a stroke of good luck, generosity, charity, wealth, the color deep red, kind authority, the exploration of ideas, expansion, and growth. The corresponding tarot card is the Ten of Cups, which is a lot of family happiness, having a happy family as well. Key ideas: positive karma, rewards, the soul's enlargement, being in the right place at the right time. Positive karma. That's beautiful, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Okay. And let me get out some of these cards that I wanted to take out a few of them. Let me shuffle them a little bit more to get y'all's energy in here and see if y'all have a message from the universe, your ancestors, your spirit guides, something that will, cause you to say, wow, I needed to hear that. I needed to see that. Falcon, rising above, ability, strategy, skill. You have the ability, you have the ability to rise above. You have strategy, skill, focus, a transition, changes, being in your higher self, your third eye, and far-reaching vision. Oops, that's beautiful. You have the ability to do what you need to do, to accomplish what you need to accomplish. To make a strategy, you have a strategy, you're good at strategizing, you have a lot of skills, you're focused. I don't know where it went, guys. I thought it turned over. I don't see it turning over. I don't see that it turned over. But we've got these that fell. Wolverine. Fierce, unpredictable, wild, power struggles, assertive, possessive, renegade, fearless, determined, and elusive. There could be somebody that you know that's this way. Unpredictable, wild, possessive. Maybe it's you, collective. Sagittarius. Maybe some of you guys that are watching are Sagittarius, or you have Sagittarius in your chart, or you know a Sagittarius, or you're going to get to know them, meet them somewhere, or her. It says within 14 to 30 days, optimistic, adventuresome, witty, restless, traveler, enthusiastic, independent, sometimes irresponsible, outspoken, temperance. We got the temperance again. Okay, now let me pull some of these Skipper cards. Let's see what messages. When somebody's thinking about you, you're thinking about somebody. Let's see what Kipper has to say. I'll just pull one out. Courthouse. Maybe somebody's going to court, or there's going to be some kind of legal court dates. Some type of important documents. Despair. Somebody's in despair that you know. Unexpected money. Okay, guys, I think I want to... Unexpected money. Let's get some of these. Hope you guys liked the reading. It's been 28 minutes, so... Whoops. Dolphin. Financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. And then we have pineapple, reconciliation. Maybe somebody y'all are going to get together with somebody that you knew in the past. And hills, obstacles to overcome. We all have obstacles to overcome. Okay, I'm going to read a devotional. I don't have one picked out. I'm just going to open the page. It says, the devotional is called Closer to God Each Day. The book, actually. God chooses the unlikely. God deliberately chose what in the world is foolish to put the wise to shame, and what the world calls weak to put the strong to shame. 1 Corinthians 1:27. And I really would like to, let you know to, if you do read the Bible, to go and read that one. It's so beautiful. When you feel discouraged, remember that God chose you for His very own purpose, however unlikely a candidate you feel that you are. By doing so, He has placed before you a wide door a wide open door to show you His boundless grace, mercy, and power to change your life. When God uses any one of us, though we may all feel inadequate and unworthy, we realize that our source is not in ourselves, but in Him alone. This is because the foolish thing that has its source in God is wiser than men, and the weak thing that springs from God is stronger than men. 1 Corinthians 1:25. Each of us has a destiny, and there is absolute no excuse not to fulfill it. We cannot use our weakness as an excuse because God says that His strength is made perfect in weakness. Corinthians 12:9. We cannot use the past as an excuse because God tells us through the Apostle Paul that if any person is in Christ, he is a new creature. Old things have passed away, and all things have become new. 2 Corinthians 5:17. Spend some time with yourself and take an inventory of how you feel about yourself. What is your image of yourself? Do you see yourself recreated in God's image, resurrected to a brand new life that is just waiting for you to claim it? Each of us can succeed at being everything God intends for us to be. That's beautiful. I'm going to read also this one. It looks really nice. The Divine Enabler. Behold, I am the Lord, the God of all flesh. Is there anything too hard for me? Jeremiah 32:27. Our God is able to do far above and beyond anything we can ever dare to hope, ask, or even think. Ephesians 3:20. When we pray in faith, it opens the door for God to work in our lives. Nothing is too hard for Him. If you are struggling with changes that need to be made in your own personality, this word is especially for you. You can't change yourself, but thanks be to God, He can. He knows what is wrong with you, and He's ready and able to bring about the changes that you need if you just ask. You and I don't have a problem that is too big for the grace of God. If our problem gets bigger, God's grace gets bigger. If our problems multiply, the grace of God also multiplies so that we are able to handle them. It isn't any harder for God to deliver us from 3 problems than it is for Him to deliver us from 1 or 2. Our biggest problem is still small to Him. God is able to do anything, so ask in faith and relax and let Him work. God knew all of our faults when He accepted us, and He will never reject us because of them. Wow. And the dates on this was April the 18th and April the 19th. Anyways, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for listening. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate y'all. This don't look good. The court and the despair together. But I wish you guys luck, whoever may be going through something like this. May God be with you. Depend on God. Ask God for help. Take care, guys. I'll see y'all on my next reading. Thank y'all for listening. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for clicking on this channel. If you would like, I'd appreciate it if you would share, like, and subscribe. Thank you so much. Take care. I'll see you on my next reading. Bye-bye.